NWF Army. I'm standing here at the Ludlow Theater for tonight's incredible event where we have matches like Rex and Hollywood Adam Swayze for the World Heavyweight title.
Tonight is Rex's night. We are going to see a new Northern Wrestling Federation champion.
We also have Pompano Joe going one-on-one with James Cross in a lumberjack strap match.
This is the one we've been waiting for. The ring will be surrounded by straps. We are going to see some welts on some backs tonight.
That's right. Let's get Bustin Loose underway. NWF Army, the return to the Ludlow Theater, absolutely spectacular. What a great night of action from top to bottom, and what a lot of hard-hitting matches happened here tonight, including DC going one-on-one with Joe Pro James. And though Joe Pro was trying to bring as much intensity as possible, that fire, that passion, the power, the size of DC, just too much. DC picks up the win. However, after the match, DC beating down on Joe Pro James again and again until Lexus Montez came out to even the odds and have a talk with DC. And though DC left immediately after, we don't know if that's the last between Lexus and DC. Also tonight was the match between Titan and Noah Gabriel, and Noah Gabriel trying everything he could to finally beat the Titan. And Titan was hitting Noah with all the hard offense that we know Titan so well for. Titan trying to actually use those brass knuckles at one point, but Noah Gabriel was able to roll up Titan for a big win. Titan not happy about this at all, especially because the person that helped Noah beat him was Juice. Juice coming out towards the end of the match, and now we know that when we return to the Ludlow Theater, Titan and Juice will go one-on-one. Also tonight was the lumberjack strap match between Pompano Joe and James Cross, with a lot of lumberjacks surrounding the ring holding belts. And this match, many times, both men on the wrong end of those straps. Looked like Pompano Joe was gonna have it won, and then MCE causing a distraction, and James Cross was able to pick up a big win here tonight. We also saw Rex, Hollywood Adam Swayze, for the NWF title. And though this match is months and months and months in the baking, we all know the history between Hollywood Adam Swayze, Rex, and of course Gideon Weinstein. Adam Swayze spitting in the face of Rex, and that caused Rex to get absolutely so angry that he hits Hollywood Adam Swayze over the head with the clapboard, breaking it clean in half. But Hollywood Adam Swayze wins the match and retains the title due to disqualification. And after the match, when Hollywood Adam Swayze and Gideon tried to beat down on Rex even more, Star Rider comes out to even the odds. Let's head now to some comments from these NWF superstars.
A lot's been happening lately in the NWF, Josh. I mean, the return of Juice.
Yeah.
We're seeing the most electrifying man, the most intense man, Joe Pro. But once again, the NWF made a mistake. You see, because Joshua and Andrew Reed were just too good. We're the best NWF tag team champions they've ever seen. And once again, they're going to take two hot young stars and put them together to try to take these away from us.
You know, it's getting laughable to me, really, because each and every single week, the NWF just wants to throw together two young guys to try to step up and take out not just the best, but the greatest Northern Wrestling Federation tag team champions of all time. Next Saturday night, Juice and Joe Pro James, you two are going to be just like everybody else. You step up to face us, and you're going to realize why we are the greatest and why we are the men who were made for this.
In other action tonight, we got to see an incredible tag team matchup where Kimba and Lexus Montez took on the team of the Warlock and Chris demise. Both teams bringing everything they had in this contest. However, the new team of Alexis Montez and Kimba were able to pick up a big win here tonight in Ludlow. We also got to see the Mad Dog David Tyler taking on Beck Reeves. And of course, we know Mad Dog David Tyler, one of the most aggressive, hard-hitting members of the NWF roster. But the spryness of Beck Reeves was able to pull off a big win, setting up a rematch next week in Mount Orab, Ohio. We also had a 6-man tag team action. Well, I should say 6-person tag team action, as it was Joshua, Andrew Reed, and Mr. Destiny taking on Nikki Victory, the Star Rider, and Christopher Michael Lotus. And of course, with this many people involved in a match, it was absolutely chaotic. But at the end of the night, the team of Star Rider, Nikki Victory, and Christopher Michael Lotus were victorious. Also tonight, the Dream House title on the line as the veteran Jack Vaughn takes on the Swinger. And of course, we know about Jack Vaughn's antics. We know about the Swinger's mind games. And when those two clashed in the ring, who knew what was going to happen? But at the end of the night, the Swinger retains the Dream House Championship.
Beck Reeves, look at what you did to me. You rolled into Ludlow, Kentucky with taped up ribs, and you still managed to give me a black eye. You still managed to squeeze one out. Well, Beck Reeves, we went to war here in Ludlow, Kentucky. And I gave you a black eye of your own. Maybe I broke a few more of your ribs. But next week in Mount Orab, I get my rematch. And next week in Mount Orab, I'm not just going to give you one black eye. I'm going to give you 2. I'm going to break your nose. I'm going to bust your lip. I'm going to break more of your ribs. And I just might break every bone in your body. Next week in Mount Orab, Beck Reeves, you little private investigator, you've done made me mad. You've made the Mad Dog mad. And I'll see you next week, Beck Reeves. Let's see if you want to show up.
NWF Army, the NWF makes its return to the Mount Orab Sports Complex next Saturday night for a night of hard-hitting action, including a steel cage match where Alex Hayden goes one-on-one with Tiny Tim. And boy, oh boy, am I looking forward to that matchup. Other matchups on the card include Beck Reeves going one-on-one with the Mad Dog David Tyler after the events that happened at the Ludlow Theater. We also will be seeing Hollywood Adam Swayze having to defend the NWF title against the Prodigy Kobe Kane. Tag team title action next as Joshua and Andrew Reed will take on Joe Pro James and Juice for the tag titles. So make sure you buy your tickets for Mount Orab right now at nwfwrestling.com or at the Mount Orab Sports Complex. Doors open at 6:30 with a 7:30 bell time. We will see you in Mount Orab, Ohio.
May the 14th in Mount Orab, Ohio. Joe Pro, they done messed up.
Oh, they done messed up.
They done gave your boy a match.
Oh, they done messed up.
Guess what? You my tag partner. Oh, hey, let me ask you a question.
Oh, ask
hey,
me.
hey. What would you say if we got a tag team title match?
Oh, that means we bringing the intensity, baby.
Oh, I like it. And hey. And what would you say if we walked out as tag team champions?
Oh, that means the fans gonna get hype, baby.
Oh, I love it. So,
Yes.
Andrew Reed and Joshua, get ready for the man with all the hype around him, Juice. And
Joe Pro, Mr. Intensity. Now you know.
because we were made with all the hype and intensity.